look at a transformation on a cosine graph. So the first thing we got to look at here is that we have what's my amplitude, period, and frequency. So if I look here, my amplitude is really easy to see, right? That's 4. My frequency, which is represented with k, is 2. So remember, the period of a function is 2 pi over k. So what that means is that the period of this function is 2 pi divided by 2, which means 1 pi. So that means it cycles twice from 0 to 2 pi and completes one full cycle from 0 to pi. So what does that mean in our graph? Well, it means we're going to have 2 cycles in the sections from 0 to 2 pi. So I'm going to go ahead and put my normal pi over 2, then pi, then 3 pi over 2, and then 2 pi. Okay, keeping in mind that it's going to cycle 2 complete times before it gets, when it gets back to 2 pi. Now, I go look at this, -1. Y equals -1 is my midline. That means that's now the middle of my graph. So if I look at that, I'm going to have y equals -1 is going to go right here. And then I'm going to be going up and down 4. So my amplitude is 4. So if the midline is -1, then the amplitude means it's going to go up to 4. Or sorry, it's going to go up to 3 here. And then if I'm going down, that means it's going to go down to -5. So I'm going to go ahead and put this. This helps me see the range of my graph. So now I can go ahead and graph. Now remember, this has to complete one full cycle from 0 to pi. So if it's going to do that, we need to start, remember cosine would normally start up at 1. If you look back at my original cosine graph, now it's going to start up at 3. Now it's going to have to go all the way down to pi over 2 here, and then return back to the top at pi. So notice we're going to have one full cycle from here, return to pi, and then we're going to repeat this process. We're going to go all the way down to -5 here, and we're going to go all the way down to -5, and then we're going to go back to 2 pi. Okay, and notice when we're done with this, we have 2 full cycles. We have 1, 2 of cosine of x, right? And notice how your original cycles 1 time from 0 to 2 pi, but this one cycles twice from 0 to 2 pi because k, the frequency, is 2. And now you're done with this graph.